All right, we're here post-race down in the pit area. Spencer Lewis here for the Sunset Speedway YouTube page. I'm here with the driver of the number 46. Pulled off the double duty tonight. First time appearance in a limited late model. Young Lane Zardo. And Lane, you look a little tired there, my friend. How was tonight for you?
140 laps. My arms feel bad, my legs feel bad, but I can't ask for anything better. Racing's my passion.
You look good.
Thank you.
First time in a limited late model. Tell me how that all came about.
Well, my brother got his wisdom teeth removed, and he wasn't in too much of a condition to be racing. So my grandpa's like, okay, I'm gonna take the car out. And then as we were in the pits, it slipped out of his mouth that if I can get faster lap time than him in practice, I can take it out. So I beat him by half a second.
Now, you guys, you were very much in contention in both of your heat races. Ran inside the top 10 for the entirety of the feature race. I mean, your team has to be real happy with where you were this evening in the limited late model.
My team's been so supportive. Even my brother was supportive, even though he didn't get to race. Coming home with a first, a second, and a second in the Thunder car. Almost getting a win in a late model, my first heat in one, but having 2/3 and an 1/8 feels pretty good.
Now, would you go as far as to describe this as a career night for you?
For sure, it's a career starter. It's got me on my feet with how different cars can act. I have to change my driving style a lot, but it put me up there. I got to race with Tom Walters, Kevin Cornelius, some of the best in the business, and it's been a great night.
That's a great segue into my next question. How did you have to adjust your driving style, hopping in from going from the super stock where you really, I mean, you can go in with a smash and grab sort of style, rub doors, stand and bang with guys. Totally different story when you get into a late model, though.
In the Thunder car, I was good and everything, and then actually, if I had the lead for a little bit, I'd start to drive it like a limited late model, try to like practice up a little bit. But the biggest difference is you got to drive it in easier. The slower you drive it in, the faster you can be on the track. The faster you can be with lap times, and the faster you'll catch people. And it was hard to adjust, especially after my feature, because of muscle memory. But we got it on lock after a little bit, and we got her going.
Now, without question, your full season in the limited late model is coming soon. I mean, obviously, I'm sure you guys don't have a timeline for it right now. No doubt it all comes down to funding, but what is the one thing you can take away from your first night in the limited late model that'll probably stay with you for quite some time?
My very first heat race, and I was passing for the lead.
That's a good lesson right off the bat.
Feels pretty good.
Now, were there any words of advice that your grandfather, that Big Z gave you before you went out for the feature?
Go fast and don't wreck my car.
Easier said than done, though, right?
Oh man, I got into somebody almost spun out right in front of me, and I got in trouble for it. So.
Now, I know you got a great support system. Go ahead and thank some people for me.
I gotta thank my grandpa, who owns both of my cars that I was running. I gotta thank my brother for getting the surgery and letting me run. I gotta thank my sponsors, Mike Holmes, National Exhaust, Al Tupper Insurance, Gary Jensen, and I gotta thank all my crew, my dad, Wayne, Billy, Steve, everybody. Thank you.
Now, what's the recovery process on wisdom teeth? I mean, is Billy going to be back in the seat next week, or is there any chance you can pull off the double shot next Saturday?
Oh man, he's taking it, but unfortunately he's got it. We might switch cars on the Sunday for the Invitational, which would be kind of cool, but he's racing around Saturday.
So there you have it, folks. He's a little exhausted, having trouble lifting his arms up, but always media savvy, always willing for an interview. I appreciate the time, Lane. Have a great rest of the night. We'll see you right back here for the double shot next Saturday and Sunday.
Thank you, rock on.
There you have it, folks. Driver out of the Zardo Racing Stables, the number 46 Superstock and limited late model, 2011 Superstock track champion, young Lane Zardo.